This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
Today's video is brought to you by Stamps.com. Many of you know that I used to work on Capitol Hill for the Senate. And I had a job that was unique in that I worked in, on, and around the Senate floor. I didn't work in a specific senator's office. I was a political appointee and worked for the office of the Sergeant at Arms, the Senate Sergeant at Arms. And in my position, I was around a lot of senators, and there's something that I still believe about the Senate that I believed even then as a young man fresh out of the Marine Corps. And it was all of the fake pageantry and deference for my good friend across the aisle, as they like to say. I believed it was fake then, I believed it was useless then, and I still believe that today. And it is nice to see that that is being jettisoned by some. It is nice to see a slate of politicians who are finally calling it as it is in America. There have been, for too long, too many people, like Joe Biden, who just recently called Mitch McConnell an honorable man, a decent man. Something we all know not to be the case. Can you hear it? That distant, driving, crunching sound? That's the sound of the 2022's holiday shipping and supply chain debacle, and it's coming to a mailbox near you. Maybe a little melodramatic, but that's right. It's September, and I'm already talking about the holidays. Like many of you, we ship a ton of gifts around the end of the year, and if you aren't planning now for those items to be sent, you're already behind. Your first port of call, Stamps.com. Stamps.com enables you to mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your own computer. Send letters and ship packages without even leaving your home, and save a bunch of dough with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. Avoid the holiday horrors this year with Stamps.com. Sign up now at Stamps.com/Dollemore to access a 4-week trial with free postage and a free digital scale. Whether you have a warehouse of orders to fulfill, invoices to send, or simply a long gift list, Stamps.com is your solution. Over 1 million businesses have used Stamps.com for over 20 years. Using Stamps, you can access discounts you won't find anywhere else. Up to 30% off of United States Postal Service rates and 86% off of UPS. And Stamps also works seamlessly with Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, and more. So get yourself in front of the old Christmas crunch. There is no risk, no long-term commitments or contracts. Sign up now at Stamps.com/Dollemore to access a 4-week trial with free postage plus a digital scale. With Stamps.com, you'll never have to go to the post office again. So when Chuck Schumer, the majority leader of the United States Senate, when he took to the floor in an effort to put forward a bill to codify same-sex marriage into law, it was nice to see him refer to the Supreme Court as the MAGA court, or the MAGA-controlled Supreme Court. Watch the clip, and let's talk about it on the other side.
And of course, Judge Thomas has opened the door for the court to go even further backward when he's saying that cases like Obergefell, which protect marriage equality for now, should be revisited. So when some Republicans say, oh, this is unnecessary, it won't happen, remember, that's the same thing they said about Roe. And look at where we are today. We should protect marriage equality now, well before the MAGA-controlled Supreme Court steps in. So I encourage my colleagues to continue these conversations. The American people support protecting marriage rights of same-sex marriages by large margin. So let's get it done.
So let's talk about this. There's two things I want to talk about. One is the fact that this absolutely is a MAGA-controlled court. To call it a MAGA court is only to acknowledge that it is partisan, that it is an activist court. We watched how they were confirmed. Merrick Garland's confirmation was denied. A reason was given for its denial. And then 2 justices were put on. And then when a 3rd justice went to go on, Amy Coney Barrett, they disregarded their original logic for disregarding the Merrick Garland confirmation or a nomination, and they just put her on the bench, Amy Coney Barrett. It's a MAGA court, a radical court, who all said, oh no, it's super precedent, Roe v. Wade. There's nothing to worry about. It is precedent on precedent. And then what did they do? Prove themselves to be liars and MAGA morons who betrayed the United States Constitution and the separation of powers. The other thing is we are not to listen to Republicans who say, oh no one's going after same-sex marriage. That's not even on the table. Chuck Schumer is right. We should be listening to what they do, not to what they say. Watch what they do. Watch the walk that they walk, not the talk that they talk. Talk is easy. Talk is cheap. But what their actions should prove to us, what their intentions are. We've already seen it with Roe v. Wade. What is to stop them when they have signaled in decisions that Obergefell, the decision that made legal same-sex marriage in America, that is up for review? We'll take a look at that again. Democrats need to start playing on the offensive. Democrats need to start calling it like it is. Democrats need to start recognizing the existential threat to our republic that face us because of Republicans, because of these liars and these grifters and these power-hungry charlatans. Let's dispense with this, my good friend across the aisle. These notions from an era long gone. Let's stop romanticizing this hands across America approach to politics in our two-party system. Stop both sidesing things. Democrats are the party of progress. Democrats largely are the party of forwarding America's interests. And Republicans are the party of protecting Donald Trump and oppressing over half of America. They are the party of the rich white man. And finally, certain Democrats are starting to wake up to that, or at least willing to say it while on camera. And that's a good thing. What do you think? I would love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd also love to hear from you on social media. I am at Dollemore just about everywhere. If you are also on social media, I'm there more than I should be. And you can join me there, again, at Dollemore. And if you appreciate what I do here on my channel, you want to take part in furthering the work and the effort, I would appreciate your contribution. You can click the join button below this video, become a channel member for $1.99 a month, just pennies a day. Or you can click on over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.